My name is Matt Housley, head basketball coach at Campbell County High School, and we're just going to go over a couple of things that we did at camp this week, and hopefully show you just an insight of what we had our campers doing throughout the week. All right, one of the best parts about this week, the most important parts, was that we were able to get the elementary school kids, middle school kids familiar with our program, familiar with our terminology, the kind of culture that we've tried to establish up here. But in addition to that, we've been trying to show the kids some of the drills that we'll do with our guys once they get into high school. And right now I've got Landon Reese, who is an upcoming junior. He was one of our coaches this week for the young guys. His team was the 3-on-3 champions, and Landon did a good job for us all week. And then we also have one of our coaches, Jacob Walden, who's also an upcoming junior, and did a good job with the kids all week for us. Throughout their individual instruction this week, we tried to give them one drill per day that they could kind of take home with them and use even after basketball camp. And one of our stations, we had ball handling drills going on all 3 days, Monday through Wednesday, and this is just one of the ball handling drills that we had our kids doing. Jacob and Landon will demonstrate for me real quick. What we wanted was, this is our 2-ball dribbling drill, stationary. They just had their feet in a nice wide base. And we wanted the campers, one thing that we wanted them to make sure that while they're doing their drills this week, it's okay to mess up, it's okay to lose the ball, because if you're pushing yourself and you're going hard, that's what's gonna happen, trying to get them out of their comfort zone. So our guys right here, this is just our 2-ball stationary. All we want them to do is make sure that their eyes are staying up and that they're pounding both of those basketballs as hard as they possibly can, trying to keep the ball anywhere from their knees to their waist. So Jacob and Landon will show us right here just for about 10 or 15 seconds what we're wanting out of them. Okay. Eyes up the whole time, making sure that they're pounding it as hard as they can. All right, and then once they get comfortable with that rhythm right there, then we kind of try to get them out of their comfort zone again. And instead of bouncing the balls at the same time, we wanted them to alternate, getting that 1-2 pattern. And they'll demonstrate that alternating 1-2. Good, and they want to make sure they keep pounding the ball as hard as they possibly can. All right. All right, and then once they kind of got familiar with that and they got comfortable with that, we kind of threw something else at them, and we call these our windshield wipers. And all it is, they're getting the balls, they're going to have them going at the same time, but all they want to do is they want to get the balls out as wide as they can this way and as wide as they can that way. Again, trying to get them out of their comfort zone and expand themselves a little bit. Go ahead, show them that windshield wiper. That's all right. That's all right. In addition to some of our ball handling drills and our one-on-one moves from the outside, we also had a station where the kids could work on their shooting each day. And what we wanted to do was just kind of give them the fundamentals of what it takes to be a good shooter. And in here to demonstrate for me right now is upcoming junior Dylan Burge. He helped out with our kids all week long, did a good job with them. And then our other coach that we had working with them on the shooting was rising sophomore Evan Jackson. And Evan did a good job with them all week as well. Evan's probably one of our better returning shooters this year, so it was nice for for the kids to get to learn from somebody that can shoot the ball so well. Throughout the week, we had them doing several different shooting drills. Although some of the drills they were moving, some of them they were stationary. All the drills had the same fundamentals and all the same footwork and teaching points. And out here right now, we've got Evan Jackson and Dylan Burge to kind of show what we wanted to work with the kids on throughout every single shooting drill. With the kids, we wanted to focus on 3 different things, main points on their shooting. The first thing that we wanted to work with them on is as they caught the ball that they were getting that shooting elbow in and they were tucking it and touching the side of their shirt. So you can see Evan and Dylan right here, they're catching it, they're getting that elbow tucked in, getting their arm at a nice 90-degree angle. Then from there, all we want is, we just wanted to lift. They don't want to bend their elbow or extend their elbow. All they're doing is just lifting that thing until their elbow is up even with their shoulder. So both these guys go ahead and show the lift right there to where the elbow is nice and it's still flat and parallel with the floor and at a nice 90-degree angle. And then from there, once they get to this lift spot, we're wanting them to follow through straight to the rim, not straight up, not straight out, but perfectly to the rim. And those are the 3 points that we kind of tried to work with the kids on this week. So these guys right here, they can just show you a couple of them. We'll alternate shooting and just kind of see the kind of form and the kind of follow through that we're wanting. Go ahead. And again, they're just wanting to make sure all 3 of these things that they're working on, getting the elbow tucked in, getting the ball lifted up to their shoulder and then follow through straight at the rim. We're wanting to make sure that that's all one fluid motion. They're not, hitching it and getting the ball up and stopping it at the top of their shot. We're wanting them to have one nice fluid shot. Both these two guys do a nice job for us on our shooting.
It was great interacting with the kids. I got a little brother, so it was kind of like being around a bunch of little kids like that. I'm used to it. It was good to show them what we do up here and how we act as a team and the drills we do and play.
I like to show the campers the kind of culture we have at the camp and the togetherness we have, how good it is to be a Campbell County basketball player. We work as a team. We don't care who gets the credit. We like to play together.
I just want to tell you thank you for spending some time with us this week and kind of getting to see what we did with the kids. Although we just showed a couple of the drills today, we did several different drills throughout the week on different days, but all the fundamentals, all the skills, all the teaching points were the same for each one. And for the parents, I just want to tell you guys thank you for sending your kids out. It was great to have you up here on Thursday for the championship hour, to get to watch them compete for all of our different awards that we had. And to the campers, thank you for coming out. And we've had several of our campers that were here this week. They've been coming for 2, 3, or 4 years now, and it's nice to see you guys grow from summer to summer, and we look forward to you being a Campbell County Cougar in the future.